Hi, it's Yannick again. So this is my third live on Confessions of a Reluctant Dance Mom. And today I thought I'd speak about one thing that kind of shocked me, and it was how poorly a lot of dancers eat. And I'm not gonna lie, my girls included. But I was really surprised because I kind of expected dancers to eat much healthier, and I'm sure there's tons of exceptions. I'm just speaking from what I've seen. And even at this last competition, you go to the dressing rooms and a lot of the food you see is junk food. And so I was kind of surprised when I saw this. And as a health and fitness coach, I don't always eat great. I don't always eat on point, but I try. I do have a glass of wine or two, and my favorite food is probably hamburgers. But most of the time I try to eat healthy. So when I see how these girls are eating, it really surprises me. And I'll never forget, it was Emilia's second year in dance competition. And I was seeing the older girls dancing, and they would eat all this fast food and then dance. And then after they would finish their dance, they would collapse backstage. And I was like, that's not normal. I mean, how are these girls going to survive on, say, Broadway, where you dance and sing for 2 hours if you can't do a 3-minute dance without collapsing when you're done? So a couple of parents, we decided to collect funds and create lunch for them. And so we collected $5 among all the parents. Almost everybody participated. And for that competition that we were going to, it looked like a catered event. The venue was like, no, you can't bring an outside caterer. We were like, it's not an outside caterer. It's us parents doing something healthy. There was fruit, there was veggies, I took organic gummy bears and trail mix. We had like good protein bars. There was sandwiches. I mean, there was enough food and water for the entire team and parents for the entire day. And I was kind of disappointed when I noticed that several of the parents had coolers on the side. Even though they had paid their $5 and were going to eat from the table, they had coolers on the side full of sodas and brownies and cookies and muffins. That's not what you should feed your dancer. And then I'll never forget, because it really kind of upset me. Some of the big girls looked at the table kind of like with disdain. They looked at it and then they walked off to Dunkin' Donuts, and they came back eating donuts. And I was like, these are the girls who most need to benefit from this table, but they chose to just disregard it and eat their donut. Well, needless to say, it's an uphill battle. At this last competition, there was 2 food trucks available. Everything was fried or unhealthy. So it's not like dance competitions venues are helping us. But I found it very interesting, and so I wrote a blog, and I'll be sharing it a little bit later, where I included a meal plan for a dancer. I mean, it's actually for a dancer or for any athlete. It's not really a meal plan. It's just how you should eat for energy, because I think most of our dancers could benefit. And I mean, as I said, I know it's an uphill and ongoing battle. It's one I fight every day in my own house, but hopefully we'll win it. But that's one of my true confessions. I was kind of surprised at how poorly dancers eat. Bye.